the officer had Googled me. That is the response that one of my clients gave to me when we did a post-briefing consular process interview. My name is Giselle Carson. I am a business immigration attorney. I partner with growing and innovative organizations to help them hire and retain foreign talent. Consular processing is another scary and complex part of the immigration process. And I'm often asked, how do I prepare for my visa interview? Well, this video is to give you some insights as to what happens during that process. I divide the consular process into two parts. The first one, the intake, and the second one, the interview. So let's talk about the intake process. The intake process is when the foreign national shows up at the consular post at the time and date that they're supposed to be there. The intake officer is going to review the documents that they bring, and please review the documents that you're supposed to bring with your attorney. And also the consular post have a list of the documents that you're supposed to bring to your interview. Those are important because without those documents, you will not be let into the consulate. But just as important is the fact that there is many things that you cannot bring into the consular post, including electronic keys for your car, for example, if you drove to the consulate. So those are things to keep in mind, because if you cannot get in when you're supposed to, you may need to reschedule your appointment, and that, as you probably know, can have trickling effects to many other things. So again, the review what you're supposed to bring and bring it, and review what you're not supposed to bring and do not bring it to the consular post. So now you are successfully inside the consulate. You will wait for you to be called to a window where your interview will take place. The time that you spend in front of the officer is very small compared to the rest of the time that you're going to be spending in this process. The interview typically takes 5 to 10 minutes. The officer is going to ask you very specific questions about the reasons why you want to come to the United States, why do you qualify for the visa, who are you going to be working for when you come to the United States, how are you going to sustain yourself, and things like that. At the end of the interview, hopefully it's going to be successful and they are going to approve your visa. Now, something else that I'm often asked as part of this process, what do I wear? It is a professional environment, it's a professional interview, so I recommend that you wear professional clothes. You don't have to overdo it, you don't have to bring American flags, but certainly not flip-flops or shorts. Just treat it as a professional event and you will do well. Now remember that my client that was Googled by that immigration officer, and she was scared, but she was also relaxed, she was prepared, and she smiled and was cheerful throughout the process, and that makes a winning interview. So I hope for you that you're relaxed, prepare, smile, and have a wonderful interview.